Now it's a tough Wednesday for fans, colleagues, friends and family of Nollywood actor Junior Pope Odonwodo as we all grapple with the realities of the drowning incident which took place in Anambra State. The talented movie star was initially said to have drowned while returning from a movie location with his colleagues in a boat when they fell into the Anam River in Anambra State after a boat clash. Well, some bodies are said to have been recovered, while the search for others will resume tomorrow. Now, before this incident, the actor had shared a video of himself on a boat, praying frantically to arrive at his destination safely. Let's bring in Arise 360 anchor Kachiofia, who has been following this incredible story. Kach, good to see you. Yeah, truly incredible. What are we learning here?
It's a terrible one. Now, it's very important to note that there are no confirmed reports as of right now. As a matter of fact, the last confirmation we had, because there's a lot of different stories going on social media right now. The last confirmation that we had was from the Actors Guild of Nigeria president, Emeka Rolas, where he said that Junior Pope was alive and was, receiving treatment at the hospital. Now, what we've understood from the situation, based on my conversation with Emeka Rolas, was that there was an accident, a collision, and Junior Pope happened to have been in the water for about 2 hours. Before he was brought out. It was the second person that was brought out of the water. Now, there are still people in the water that have not been revived or brought out just yet. There are also reports that they are going to go back at about 12 o'clock tomorrow to see if they can bring out the other people who are still in the river. And when Junior Pope was brought out, he was brought out dead. And then he was taken to the mortuary. On getting to the mortuary, it was said that, he was still alive. So they took him back to the river to perform some spiritual rites over him. And that was when you can clearly see from the video, he's sitting up and a person is fanning him. It was after this moment that he was then transferred to the hospital to receive oxygen. On getting to the hospital, I had spoken to Emeka Rolas again to say, okay, I need some type of confirmation. I need to know, is he true? Because what we only saw were people in mass in front of the hospital screaming, he's alive, based off of what had happened by the river with the herbalists during the spiritual rites. And Emeka Rolas said, listen, we're at the hospital, but there is a confusion. He's here, but they're telling us that he's dead. So now they're going to another hospital to see if it's going to be the same report. And following that conversation, his number has not been reachable, and we've not gotten any further feedback. But from social media users, I think one of the most popular social media handles right now is Stanley on Top, who happened to be in Anambra State and happened to also be one of the people that helped in moving the body out of the water, taking him back to the river. And he says that he can confirm that Junior Pope is dead. But so far, from any credible source that we can rely on, we haven't gotten any confirmation. The last confirmation that I can categorically say I got was that there was a confusion as to whether or not he was alive, because the hospital where he was taken to get oxygen said that he was dead.
Really sad one.
It is awful.
It is. It is
awful.
It's even more saddening, with all of this around, the situation with Junior Pope. He went for a movie shoot.
And it's important to talk about the fact that he was shooting a YouTube production. Now, on Arise 360, we've been having conversations around YouTube productions because we know what Nollywood is, and we celebrate the advancements in Nollywood and how we now have our movies on streaming channels. We have production companies that are going above and beyond to ensure that they not only produce quality films, but they also create a lifestyle that is suitable for the actors in these movies. However, with a lot of what we see in the YouTube productions and Asaba productions, we often can't say the same thing. We can't say the same on the quality, the continuity, the scripting, the welfare, which in this particular production was zero. The people on that boat had no life jackets. And what the production crew needs to understand is they could well be in court. This is the exact same incident that happened with the Rust